My Hebrew brothers and sisters, welcome back. 12 tribes of Israel, scattered all over the globe. We welcome you back, and we hope you've had a great weekend. And just want to tell you how much we thank you for your subscriptions, for your likes, for your comments. And we ask that you'll continue to subscribe and invite your friends to subscribe. This is YAHUAH Yeshua Ben Uriah Israel, and we just want to let you know that as we move forward to a goal of 1,000 subscriptions so that we can go live and bring you more information as we do these Bible studies, we're moving forward, and we trust that you will help us get there by announcing it, sharing it on your Facebook and your Instagram. You know, tell your friends, tell everyone about this channel, and encourage them to be a part. Amen, amen. Praise his name. Praise his name. We're still in Proverbs chapter 3, and we're still dealing with more advice. And we are in now, I think we've completed verses 9 and 10. Now we're starting verses 11 and 12. It said, "My son, despise not the chastening of YAHUAH, neither be weary in his corrections. For whom YAHUAH loveth, he correcteth, even as a father the son in whom he delighteth." This is a very beautiful passage here, and we're going to try to go through this today. We're going to try to break it down so you can get some more understanding. But we see here that wisdom continues to speak, okay? And the instruction that is given to the son, the father is speaking to the son. And he said, "My son," you want to notice there the noun that is there, personal pronoun, my son. My son is a possessive noun. My son. My son. He said, and he said the instruction is, "Despise not the chastening of YAHUAH, neither be weary in his correction. For whom YAHUAH loves, he corrects, even as a father the son in whom he delighteth." You know, my brothers and my sisters, it is very difficult sometimes for us to take correction. We don't like correction. You know, as we think about our Hebrew ancestors, if they were taking correction, if they were taking the chastening of YAHUAH, we would not end up the way they've ended up. And we would not be in the situation or the condition that we are in. They would have set a better standard and better, way for us to encourage us and to show us how to serve YAHUAH. And so we are in the predicament that we are in because our ancestors did not follow instructions. And we're encouraging you to get out of this feeling that I am my own, I can take care of my own, I don't need anybody to tell me what to do. We have to take correction. We have to take correction. In school, we have to take correction. When we are instructed about something, we have to take correction. When I was learning to type, and the teacher would use the ruler, and if I was not positioning my finger in the way that she said, okay, she would come and she would hit you on the finger just to remind you, to do that. And it's the same in music, playing the piano. The instructor will tell you how to position your fingers, how to hold, and so on. And it's the same in any instrument that you play, like, play a little bit of violin, a little bit of cello and stuff like that. And they will show you how to hold the bow, and so on. And if you don't take instruction and you want to do it your own way, it's like you're developing your own style. And sometimes your own style does not work out, okay? Bad habits, don't never, satisfy, and bad habits never work out right, okay? So we got to follow the instruction, follow what Yahuwah said. He said, my son, despise not chastening of Yahuwah. We don't want to hear it. And so we reject it. This is what we do. We reject the right telling, the instruction that is given to us that would help us to be better believers, better followers of Yahuwah. So we have to take follow instructions. What I've done, I've gone through the passage, and I've look at some words that I think need further clarification. Okay? And so, like I told you in the past, if I see a word that I believe will help you and will help me, right, to get a better understanding, I'm going to go do the research on it, and I'm going straight to the original text, okay? So I'm going to the Hebrew. Now, I want us to go back and look at the word despise there, despise, because the writer is saying here, it's like wisdom is speaking, right? He said, my son, despise not the chastening of your. I want us to look at the word despise, because the word despise is a word that comes from the Hebrew, and it is ma'ash, okay? And it's made up of the Hebrew letters Mem, Aleph, and Sameh. And this word here meaning to be despaired. Okay? A person to despise something is, I'm tired of hearing this. I don't want to hear it anymore. So it kind of go into, attitude of being despaired, okay? To reject, and you want to reject it. I don't think it's going to do good to me, that kind of attitude, While when we reject it, we reject something that is awesome, something that would help us to get further in our spiritual growth. Okay, so we refuse it, and it have a tendency like the person don't want to hear it, and it, you could see it in the face sometime, and the body movement, like they melt away. When I was talking to my kids, sometimes tell them about how to act and how to behave, and sometimes you could just see it in the body movement, um, I have the feeling of melting away. It's like they're hearing it, but they're not hearing it. Okay? So he said, despise not the chastening. Look at the word chastening. The chastening is also another Hebrew word. The Hebrew word is Musa. And it means reprove or warning or instruction. Also it's restraint, it's correction, it's discipline, it's a rebuke, right? And when Yahuwah rebukes us, it means that something is not right, and he has to take us into control, right? And bring us to a point where we realize that, we've been going the wrong way, and this is the way that he wants us to go, and this is the way we must go. You see, we're not going to tell Yahuwah what to do. We're not going to tell him what to do. He's going to tell us what to do. And then if we want to enjoy his pleasure, his love, and and his affection, if we want to enjoy that, then you know what we're going to do? We're going to turn around and we're going to say, hey, look, man, I didn't want to do it, but you know what? This is the way to do. And I'm going to change my mind, change my heart. I'm going to change my ways. And then do exactly what he says. There's no, one of the reasons, my brothers and my sisters, that we don't do what Yahuwah said is because we've been brought up over the years, okay? We've been brought up into the Christian realm and in that kind of community, that community. And so we've been hearing that, Yeshua is the end of the law. So we don't have to do it, okay? But my brothers and my sisters, these are moral teaching. How can you be a righteous person if you don't follow and do the things that Yahuwah said? When they say Yeshua is the end of the law, it means that, you don't have to do nothing else. He accomplished everything for us, and so, all those teaching and the precepts, they are abolished. We don't have to do them anymore. That's the teaching. That's the idea. And this is the reason why the prison is filled. This is the reason why the prison is filled with people. And guess what? Most of our people, because they refuse to take advice, they refuse to take, the teaching, the instruction that Yahweh said they are to take, they are to do. So, the chastening here, is reproof. It's reproof. It's warning. It's instruction. It's restraint. It's correction. It's discipline. And this is what Yahuwah wants us to do, my brothers and my sisters. So please do not let anyone tell you otherwise. My time is gone. This is your this here is what Yahuwah wants us to know. He wants us to know. And my brothers, my sisters, we're going to encourage you to be a blessing today to someone and walk with the King. Shalom.